Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Click the bell icon at the top of the page to get notified when I post a new video. Universal Channeling, channeling the conscious universe. Suzy Ward, channeling Matthew Ward, October 16, 2019. With loving greetings from all souls at this station, this is Matthew. We have joyous news: the spray that forms chemtrails no longer has toxic elements. This development went through the chain of command, you could say, so it wouldn't deny Creator's gift of free will to those who are behind the spraying. Gaia asked God to end this endangerment to her residents, air, waters and soil. Thereupon God authorized the special forces volunteers among you to transform toxins in the spray into chemicals natural to Earth. Thus, the individuals who have ordered the chemtrails still may choose to do so, but any trails that may crisscross your skies are harmless. Matthew, this is marvelous. But won't they become suspicious that something's up, investigate, and put toxins back in the spray? Mother, please type what you just said, thank you. I would like readers to know that we often chat about information as I transmit it. It's natural for us to do that, and many years ago, your questions and comments were part of the messages. Then we changed the format to reduce the length of messages and still include the most significant information. Now then, those individuals already are more than suspicious, they are fearful, and not only because they surmise that toxins in the spray have been eliminated. They're fearful about all other developments that also are eroding their remaining fragments of power. And they did have some of their minions investigate. All were told that if they were involved, they would be arrested for unlawful use of toxic chemicals. A number of you asked if Greta Thunberg is representing or being manipulated by an organization with a dark agenda. No, she is not. That speculation, or more correctly, accusation, was disseminated by self-serving individuals, and yes, Mother Earth is on her way back to a moderate climate globally, but your aberrant weather is not of her doing. The destructive events that are caused by technological weather manipulation and the extraction and pollution of fossil fuels are impeding Gaia's efforts. We honor Greta for her purity of purpose in passionately urging that action be taken on behalf of the planet and its future generations. Please explain the differences, if any, between Creator, Supreme Being of this universe, and God. Those words/names, if I recall correctly, have appeared in Matthew's messages occasionally, and most recently in Arnold's kind message. I would be most glad to have the names clarified, if possible. My early transmissions that contain information about God and Creator also explain your beginnings as inviolate, independent souls and from whence come your powerful innate abilities. The following is part of our Cosmic Heritage section of Revelations for a New Era. To understand the purpose of our lives, there must be an understanding of our relationship with Creator, the ultimate power in the cosmos. It is a relationship as simply stated as the Father and his children, but the origin of our souls within Creator cannot be stated that easily. The energy of Creator/creation, the proper designation of the totality, or source, or oneness of all, is pure love light, and it is the most powerful force in the cosmos. That name designation also is the most descriptive, encompassing both the total essence of that ultimate source and the creative action. For simplicity in communication, we usually say only Creator. There was nothing before Creator and nothing except the sleeping power of Creator until its first self-expression of its essence. In that moment, which some call the Big Bang, the original fragmentation of Creator's love and wisdom and power came forth as individual soul entities. The term fragmentation in this context is not a severing or a breaking down of the whole, it is bestowing upon all the individual parts the same properties, or elements, that make up the whole. And from that first instant of creation, those first souls and everything else that exists throughout the cosmos are inseparable from Creator and each other. At soul level, all is one, and forevermore shall be. However irreverent this analogy may seem, it is the best visual aid I can think of, so I ask you to imagine the spiritual hierarchy of Creator as a pie. The entire pie is Creator Soul, the omnipotent totality, the source of all, and at the center is Creator Mind, omniscience, all knowledge. Starting at the center, imagine a series of concentric rings superimposed over the whole pie. The rings are the spheres of the hierarchy, the flexible divisions of Creator. The visual aid now requires an unusual perspective for accurate representation. Imagine the pie cut into countless slices whose widest ends touch the center, the limitless mind of Creator, and become narrower as the slices enter rings successively farther from the midpoint. The slivers represent the independently experiencing soul fragments of Creator that have been created, or manifested, throughout all time. Every portion contains proportionally exactly the same ingredients as the total pie, and no portion is separate from another. It is the same throughout all of creation. Now we return to the beginning, when Creator first divided itself. Each of the fragments within that first sphere of the spiritual hierarchy's perfect light and purity had the identical powers of Creator. This is the sphere of crystal light, where the paternal power called Archangel Michael and the other archangels originated, and where for unknown eons, only pure awareness existed. Then Creator gave to all those parts of itself the ultimate gift, free will with its inherent power of co-creating ability. Co-creating because the energy source for producing anything comes from Creator and the productions come from the ideas of the souls. And so it was, that those highest angels and Creator made the second angelic sphere. Although not as close to Creator mind as the archangels, these newer souls also were composed of pure light, without form or substance. After reflection for untold ages, the two angelic realms had the idea to co-create souls with life-form potential. They had the choice of remaining discarnate, without form, or manifesting a form for wider experiencing. The co-creations in this third sphere are the celestial bodies throughout the universes, and the gods and goddesses, who could choose to remain discarnate, or embody in male or female forms. Either way, these souls are androgynous, the perfect balance of male and female energies. As we understand it, the souls Creator selected to reign over the universes are discarnate. They may show their presence as near blinding golden white light, but their unlimited co-creating powers and ideas are evident in everything that exists within their respective universes. One of those gods is the supreme being of our universe and, with Creator, created everything within it. Since our God is called God by some earth religions and that is how you think of him, Mother, that is how I shall refer to him. Also, God is a perfect blend of male and female energies and Mother/Father God accurately expresses his essence, but on earth he usually is referred to only as Father, and with masculine pronouns. That evolved naturally when male energies began to dominate the nature of Earth civilizations millennia back in your timing, and even though feminine, or goddess, energy is being beamed to the planet in abundance, simply for ease of speaking, I shall use the more usual masculine designations you are accustomed to. Now then, forever greater experiencing, God's original beings, which are called root souls, expressed themselves into divisions called soul fragments or soul sparks, or God fragments or God sparks. Similarly, and successively, those souls divided themselves into sparklets, who divided themselves into sub-sparklets. Entities created by further fragmentation also are called sub-sparklets. The myriad individual, independent and inviolate lifetimes of every soul at all levels of fragmentation are called personages. I gave you those designations, and there may be others, too, only to show the order of lineage in the innumerable spheres radiating outward from the mind of Creator. None of the designations defines the soul's spiritual evolution status, and simply, soul, is sufficient because there is no difference in each one's connection with Creator or its makeup in proportional measure. Always the life force of even the newest soul is its own independent, inviolate self, and it is connected inseparably to God and Creator, just as every single cell in your body is both a viable, independently functioning cell and at the same time is an inseparable aspect of the composite, the person you are. Matthew, where does our current population fit into the subdivided spheres? Primarily at sub-sparklet level, but remember, Mother, that's not soul evolution. It's only the order the personage souls emerged for independent experiencing. I think your expression, old soul, pertains to the evolution part and not the order of lineage. Those may have nothing at all to do with each other, because spiritual growth is determined by each soul's free will choices and not how many lifetimes it took to make the choices that elevated it to a higher level of spiritual evolution. And now, a time that is without precedence not only on Earth but in the universe, there are some extremely old souls on your planet to guide the rest of you to greater enlightenment. Oh, I see. Thank you, dear. Is Creator the supreme being of the cosmos and God is an assistant? No. Cosmos and universe often are used interchangeably as synonymous terms, but each universe is only one part of the cosmos, which has several universes, and each has its own god, or goddess, as its supreme being. Because people on Earth are not aware of other universes and their rulers or the spiritual creation hierarchy, God is the name some religions have given to Creator. This is using a generic term for a formal name, like naming a baby girl. And it is not uncommon or incorrect for God to be referred to as our Creator, because he is, but that adds just another element of confusion about Creator and God, and the names. I don't know how the name era started. It may have been some deviation of reference in deepest antiquity, when it was known that Creator/creation is the source, all that is, I am, Almighty, oneness, totality, or other name to denote Creator as supreme being of the entire cosmos. The name doesn't matter. When love and reverence are given to Creator in name, and to God in meaning, or vice versa, the communion is honored in fullness. The Trinity of the Christian churches could be interpreted like this: Father, Creator, the highest power in the cosmos, who is called God, or other names in your religions. Son, God, who is the creation, or the Son of Creator, and although the supreme being only of our universe, is not generally recognized on earth as different from Creator. Holy Ghost, the realm, or sphere closest to Creator, also called the Christed realm, where the highest beings are total love expressed as light, and from whence come the souls who incarnate to become major spiritual influences throughout this universe, including Jesus the Christ and Buddha the Christ on earth. Regardless of the difference in names and interpretations, the interconnectedness of this triune order is the same. And there is no difference in the divine order of the almighty, omnipotent and omniscient Creator being and its subsequent powers, only in the names as they have evolved. Do God and Creator differ in any way besides the size of their jurisdiction? Yes, there are two essential differences, but first let me repeat that any part of Creator contains all of its elements. Therefore, God is a perfect, undiluted expression of Creator and in effect is Creator for this universe, Creator mind in knowledge and wisdom, Creator heart in love, Creator power in authority and responsibility. Now, the first essential difference is this: Creator's core essence is the center of order and life in the cosmos, and a vital function of that essence is not active. Like the axle of a wheel provides an anchor for the parts in motion, the stable force within Creator enables the constant motion of its other parts. If that stability ceased, life itself would cease. The creation of life in any form requires the measured pace of energy frequencies, and that requires both the stable and the active aspects of Creator's functioning. God is active in all aspects. As the magnified active force of Creator in this universe, with the same quality and extent of Creator's love and light energy essence, God initiates all life forms and all order here. Just as in the cosmos where the highest, most powerful energy is light, the essence of Creator, so is that true in this universe, the essence of God. Light is a fluctuating, expanding and contracting motion, ever increasing in its power to encompass more loving capacity and sensation. Light can be directed but never captured or destroyed, and love is infinite. This love-light force, which is the same energy simply expressed differently, is the foundation of individual souls interacting with God. Because life in all forms in our universe comes from God, it can be said that humans are made in His image by attributing to Him His human creations. The idea of a human appearance and the material of which physical bodies are made, came from the mind of God. With the creation of life in our universe, He set in motion the unstoppable momentum of laws that govern everything from the orbiting of galaxies, to a seed knowing when to emerge from its covering and start growing. For the immeasurable time since this was started, only the refinements of energy direction through technology have changed the original course of energy's divine purpose and motion. There cannot be any change within energy itself because energy is creation. It is how energy is tapped into and used that is the key to creating. In the beginning, all creation within this universe was flawless, pure, holy and loving. All was in perfect harmony and union, and life was meant to be lived like that. Creator intended free will to be a gift to all souls. That is why, by cosmic law, rulers of all the universes are bound to honor the free will choices of every soul in their respective domains. But it is possible that this gift of all gifts, the total freedom of souls to choose, has been so abused and misused that it cannot be regarded as the golden gift it once was. In some universes free will is unknown, so we are told, and even in parts of this universe, souls have absorbed the gift into such radiance that it no longer is an individual decision, but rather a unified choice of myriad collective souls. However, in accordance with Creator's law, on earth, free will is the order of life wherein the hand of God is ever present in observation, but never permitted to restrict or deny souls' choices. The second essential difference between Creator and God is this: whereas Creator is aware of each individual life throughout the cosmos, there is no standard for its involvement in the lives of the souls or interaction with them. God is not only aware of each soul's station in this universe, He knows every person's heartaches, secret dreams, torments, joys, fears. All are known to God. When Creator left its state of sublime stillness, the purpose was to experience through creating. As the perfect expression of Creator, God has the same purpose, and his sentient aspect is within every one of his creations in any incarnate or discarnate lifetime. He feels the very same emotions being felt by all souls in spirit or in physical worlds. Not for even one instant is he detached from the total sensations of all souls, regardless of their spiritual evolvement status and free will choices, and this also pertains to every life form within the animal and plant kingdoms. At a much higher level, God experiences the anguish of earth in her present turmoil and heavy negativity, and the sensations of every other celestial body as well. I cannot state too often the inseparability of God from every life form in his universe, and that same interconnectedness is true of each soul with every other soul in all life forms. The term personal God that sometimes is used on earth is absolutely accurate because God is every person there as well as every other soul in the animal and plant kingdoms, feeling the collective sensations of all life on earth, much less the sensations of all life throughout this universe, simultaneously, is impossible for even the most highly evolved souls in this universe to imagine. Since Creator doesn't become involved in our lives, does that mean it doesn't feel souls' physical pain and emotional suffering like God does? Mother, it as a pronoun for Creator is not demeaning. This use cannot be compared with your, it, indicating a thing or condition rather than a being. When applied to Creator, it is akin to white. White is not devoid of color, it is the color composite. From white, all colors of the universe are refracted into their own essences, and elsewhere in the universe are many magnificent hues unknown on your planet. Now then, Creator does indeed experience feelings of souls throughout creation, and to a far vaster height of sentience than the capacity of your third density bodies, but it does not become involved or give personal response to any soul's situation. God, on the other hand, constantly has in motion all avenues of potential assistance for his souls within their pre-birth agreement choices. The arms of God, if you will, embrace each and every soul in this universe, and faster than the blink of an eye, his emissaries respond to his authorizing their aid to souls in distress that is not in their agreements. Thank you, Mother, for inserting that material. Beloved sisters and brothers, you are the personification of the unparalleled magnificence and power of Creator's love light energy that eternally connects you with everything else throughout the cosmos. Love and peace. Suzanne Ward. Suzy of MatthewBooks.com